What's going on, everybody? It's Alex. Hope everybody is staying consistent on their goals and their daily actions. Just want to give a quick update as to what's going on and touch on some things I've learned over the last 6 months to a year and some things that are going through my head. So I'm coming on 16 weeks, almost 4 months of trying to rebuild the wholesaling business. I've taken action each week and I've made a lot of calls. I've talked to a lot of people. I've given a lot of offers. I've gotten a lot of no's. But things are picking up. I have 7 or 8 properties under contract through vacant land from direct mail leads. And I've got 1 property under contract from the cold calling efforts from Arizona and other states. So things are going okay. I'm making the action, taking action for 4 months at one thing and not having any dollars come in can be a little hard, so I'm dealing with that a little bit. I have other work in the evenings that is at least paying some of the bills, so that's been helpful. But just want to give a quick update as to what's going on. I'm taking the action. Ultimately, the results are up to God, and it's up to Him if that is going to work out. But I'm going to continue to take the action for the next 2 months. Give it 6 full months of real consistent action and see what happens. Personally, I'm coming on a little update for the last year personally. I'm coming on almost a year sober of no drinking. So I feel really good from that, and that's something that has been an exponentially amazing thing in my life. If all else fails, and at least I can continue that goal, then things are a lot better for me and for my relationship with God and my relationship with my family and those around me. All the things that come from those benefits are amazing, and the rest is secondary to that. So a year ago, I was not in a place to do something like this. I was not confident in myself. I did not have my relationship with God the way I do now. So it hasn't been an easy year, but it's been an amazing year because of that. Each day that goes by that goal is accomplished is a win. And yeah, so just wanted to touch on that a little bit. I've thought through a little bit of what did the past look like versus now. What are the things I learned, and what are the things to watch out for? You know, when it comes to addiction or drinking, stuff like that, or just not working hard, being lazy. And how did I lose the business, and why do I have to rebuild it now? There's lots of different things that could play into that, you know, for certain substances or certain habits that I lost and stuff like that. But ultimately, it just comes down to my relationship with God, and I think that is paramount to anything else for us. So at the time I was losing my way, I was losing my relationship with God. It was a direct result of me not having my relationship with God as strong as it should have been. Strong enough to keep me on path and keep my heart towards Him. So what that looked like was not praying in the morning, you know, not getting into the Bible and reading throughout the week, throughout the days in the mornings, not attending a church and being around a positive community and having those conversations be a part of my life. I was not praising or doing any worship, so all those things were vanishing from my life. I was not practicing my faith at all, and the result from that was getting deeper into addictions, not working hard at all, not being healthy, gaining some unhealthy weight, gaining a lot of unhealthy debt. So all those things were my fault and my choice not to do. But I think anything that comes bad from that is a direct relation to not having a strong relationship with God that has action and faith with works, you know, working hard and working to, if something's important to you, you want to take care of it, right? If something's important to you, you take actions to take care of it. So I was not doing those things. But over the last year, a lot of good things have happened. A lot of good habits have made themselves realize again. But that comes from having a better relationship with God, or at least desiring Him and striving to take action to show my appreciation for God and what He's done for me. So that just looks like having a morning routine for me. That's what it looks like for me. Having a morning routine, getting on my knees and praying, reading the Bible each morning, being around those who also have a faith and walking through life with them and having those healthy conversations and healthy support and accountability from other people that are involved in that. Going to church and worshiping and praising Him, and then taking accountability each day at the end of the day of how did the day go, where did I mess up, because I still mess up all the time. I am still not perfect by any means. I still have things I am struggling with. But one of the things that has worked is prioritizing that relationship with God. All the great things I've had in life are a result of His grace ultimately, that I'm not deserving of this and can't do anything to deserve it, but also daily actions towards Him. If I wasn't continuing to take good actions, I don't think I'd have much of what I do have right now. So that's how I'm going to continue this and continue to move forward and not go back to the past, is keeping that first and foremost the priority. There's other things I have to work on, absolutely. I still have lots of cravings and temptations that come in throughout the day that will never go away. But the closer I am to Him, the more I have the strength to get through that. So just wanted to share that because maybe somebody else is going through something similar. Ultimate goal through doing something like this and these videos is to hopefully help somebody else not go down the path I went down, and maybe inspire somebody else to go down a more positive path, and do that together, right? I hope to look back on these videos one day and see what I was going through to start rebuild a business, and it'd be so exciting to see other people rebuild or just build for the first time a business and do it with a relationship with God. You know, there's so much liberation in doing what God called you to do. I've tried to choose that since I was younger and getting out of high school, to just do what God made me to do. And I felt free in that. You know, here I am still in debt and still rebuilding a business at 25 years old, but I have peace and joy in the fact that I'm choosing to go along with His will for me, to the best of my knowledge, right? So don't judge me on how the finances are right now or something like that. Don't take that for what's going to work for you, right? But what works for me is that feeling I get in the morning of energy and joy to go do this. And then at the end of the day, I give everything I had towards that rather than something that is not on His path for me, right? So just a quick thought there. I'll keep you guys in the loop of how the goals are going. Please keep me on the loop of what numbers are working out for you and what actions you're taking to practice positive habits in your life. I would love to hear some of what's working for you guys, and then what's not working too, so we can keep each other on track. I'm still trying to get some videos recorded of me making calls and how those cold calls are going, how the follow-up calls are going, how I'm offering on these properties and asking for business and trying to stay confident on the phones when I'm giving low numbers as offers so I can find motivated sellers. I'm just looking for motivated sellers and then to help those motivated sellers. So I'll try to get some more calls going. I feel like every time I press record on the calls, no quality content has been made, but hey, we'll keep it up. We'll post what we can, and thank you for following along. This is week 2 of no day job, just real estate during the days, serving at night. So no paycheck that's gonna pay the bills for a long enough time. So it's do or die at this point. I'm gonna give it 2 more months. I got some savings just in case if things don't work out, but I'm going to give the action each day continually, and we'll see what happens. So as long as you're taking action, as long as you got that relationship with God, I think you'll be all right, okay? Keep that first. You guys are crushing it. I'm proud of you. I can't wait to connect and get through these goals together. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.